Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's AttackonSamurott. Bringing you all part 43, the final part of Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, last time we finished up the last legendary run, catching the genies. So now it's Judgment Day. So before we get started with this final part, make sure to leave a like, or feel free to leave a like, and feel free to subscribe as well to the channel. I've been seeing the channel's been getting a little bit more popular lately with the views, so do appreciate the views coming in, and and yeah, again, I don't have a sub goal at the moment, but it would be cool to hit 570. Well, actually, I already hit 570, so I guess it'd be cool to hit like, I don't know, 580. That'd be cool. But yeah, but hey, no pressure, no pressure. You guys can do what you want. Anyways, so I caught everything. Um, our mission with Arceus was to seek out all Pokemon, and we did that. We saw and we caught them all. So, um, well, saw and caught. So not completed, but imagine if the goal was you had to complete the whole thing. Like you had to get 10, you had to get like a complete dex with everything. That would be nuts. I don't think I could do it. I really don't think I could do it. Like 100% completion. Yeah, nah, that ain't me. But but we got pretty close, I think. I'd probably say like maybe what 60 or 70%, maybe. About so, yeah. Maybe I'm being generous with myself. I'm being very generous with myself. But yeah, we've seen everything. We've caught everything too. Um, so yeah, this is it. This is the final. This is the finale. Um, but yeah, I probably say that the hardest Pokemon for me to catch in this game, I have to say it's Cherubi and Cherim. Cherubi and Cherim were very rare to find. It took a long time to find them. Well, really to find Cherubi first. Getting Cherim isn't that hard if you have Cherubi because you could just evolve it after that. But just finding it is pretty rare. Because again, it's only gonna appear in like one real section, if I recall. Wait, hold up. It's only gonna appear in like one section. Well, I guess it's really in like in four. But like finding it in the Obsidian Field, this is pretty hard. I think I got lucky and I found it in the Crimson Mirelands. Um, when I saw it, but still, yeah, this thing is was probably one of the most rare mons to find. Then there's also like Bonsly. Bonsly took so long to find. Bonsly took so long to find. Like, oh my gosh. Like today I had to, or I was like looking around for it, and it took me about like I think 3 or 4 hours to find it. Because I started playing at around like 11 in the morning, and I didn't find it until like 2:30. So, so yeah, it took a good while to find Bonsly. But yeah, I probably still like the baby Pokemon take the longest to find. Um, and then yeah, everything else though more or less, just has like certain requirements you have to hit. But but yeah, some take longer to evolve than others, or take longer to find than others. I probably say like the spatial distortion mons, like the fossils and some evolutions. They do take some time to get to. But yeah. Oh, and then there's two other mons I got off screen too. So I got Shaymin and Darkrai. These were actually from home, so I'm just gonna show them off real quick. Oh, yeah, I got these guys from home. So these are my own personal ones. You actually can get Shaymin and Darkrai in this game, but you have to have save data from Pokemon BDSP, so Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, to be able to get them. So if you don't have the game, then you can't get them. But there were like multiple events that happened for Darkrai and Shaymin a couple years ago. Well, not a couple years ago. I guess at this point, I think I got these guys in Sun and Moon. Uh, so this actually is 10 years, almost 10 years ago that I had these two. Or maybe it was Oras. It might have been Oras, because there were mystic events going on around that time. So there was stuff for Arceus, there was stuff for again Darkrai and Shaymin, Genesect too, and even Victini and Keldeo. So there were a ton of them around that time, right around when Oras was ending, going into Gen 7. So yeah, you had the chance to get the mythical events there, um, through those cards. So yeah. Also, you can get Darkrai, through like events from Gen 5. Again, I'll probably put the link in the description for that. But you can set up the internet. You can set up your DS to connect to Black and White, or connect to the internet to connect to the server for Black and White, and you can actually get the event Pokemon for. So Darkrai is one of the event Pokemon you can actually pick up. So yeah, Shaymin not so much though. Shaymin's probably a little harder to get. But again, BDSP is probably your best bet. And I mean, you can still get it in Gen 4, through the same thing with Gen 5, through the server, because there is a server that's still active and you can actually get these event Pokemon in them. But yeah, again, I'll leave the link in the description for you guys to check that out for yourselves. Anyways, that's the two of them. Again, in this game, their events are only triggered from the BDSP data. So if you don't have them, then the event isn't gonna trigger. Like, it's not like you can bring these two in and then another one's gonna show up. That doesn't work that way. But yeah, just wanted to show them that this is how they look in game. And honestly, they look pretty cool in game. I don't know how you get Skyform Shaman. I'm gonna find that out. Probably. I mean, I guess I could find it out right now. We're just gonna turn night to day and just see if it changes form, or if you actually need the Gracidia flower. Um, Actually, you know what? Let me go here real quick, 'cause I want to see something. Um, because there is an NPC that does show up here if you have Shaman with you, but well, I think so. I think she shows up. Either you have to have Shaman with you, or she just comes with the event, and then you can get it. But she may have the Gracidia flower. I don't know how you pronounce that flower name. If it's Gracidia or if it's Gracidia. Um, but but yeah. Anyways, how are y'all doing? So I'm recording. It's Saturday. Saturday afternoon. Almost 5. We're about to be 5 soon. Uh, but yeah. Oh, I'm running into a wall. um, yeah. I was in the mood to get some recording in. I actually wanted. Well, actually, I want to do multiple recordings today. But again, just finding some of the Pokemon that I need to get took a little longer than it should have. So, so that's why I'm kind of getting this out later than I should. But yeah, let's see. Just want to see something. Does this activate here? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Yeah, again, you have to have you have to have BDSP data for this event to work here, and same with the one for Darkrai. There's no like item for Darkrai, but again here, you need to have the BDSP data. So I guess I can't get the flower then. Oh well, that's fine. That's okay. I actually could just look it up. Let me see real quick. Give me a second. Okay, apparently I was wrong. It's not BDSP. I thought it was BDSP, but no, I think it's Sword and Shield. It might be BDSP for Darkrai. But for Sword and Shield, you can get the Shaman event to work. Um, Let me check real quick though, 'cause I thought like if you just had them on with you, it would just work. But I guess it doesn't work that way. That's okay. But yeah, I just wanted to show you where that event is. Let's just head back. But I do want to see that I do want to see. Oh yeah, and then just to show our decks being done. So now these guys are all registered. So we're good. We got everybody. Alright, let's see what he says. A completed Pokédex at last. Though, in a way, you could call this a rot dex. And of course, you had your directive, didn't you? I recall the message you received when you first fell down to this land. Seek out all Pokemon, was it not? It seems you finally achieved that goal. So, where must you go now? Mount Coronet, the Temple of Sinnoh. You'll find nowhere else in all of Hisui closer to the heavens. You're practically among the stars up there, as if one with the very universe, all creation. What will happen there, I wonder? My scientific curiosity is positively roiling, but well, this isn't my tale of adventure, it's yours. This is for you, and you alone to go and find out. We have our separate duties. Yours is to go to the Temple of Sinnoh, and mine is to give this Pokédex a jolly, thorough read-through. Actually, you know what? I want to see if he gives the shiny. I don't think you get the shiny charm unless you do everything. Like you get a completed dex, and you just, you know, get 10 on everything. But I'm just curious. I just want to see. Let me see this real quick. Also, again, I know that there are requests and there's like a whole bunch of things, but again, they don't really change the impact of the story, so it doesn't really matter too much. Let me see this. Back alley. Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe there would have been something for Shaymin, but nah, nothing. Oh yeah, let me see if I can get some more space real quick. I do have the money to do it. Yeah, I'll just get more space. All right, cool. More space. So cheap. How much more is it next time? 23? Well, okay, fine. I'll get 2 more spaces. All right. And that's it. Yeah. That's all I got. I am now broke. You know what? I might have a, I was thinking about having a little fun and maybe going to meet Arceus with the legendaries. Debating on that. That would be kind of fun. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Because I mean, Arceus is like level 80, I think. I think it's level 80. No, it's 75. It's 75 in this game. So I don't know. I kind of want to take them with me. I want to take these 3 with me. Mm, you know what? Why not? I'll take them with me. And I'll put away these 2. So just because it would be kind of funny to have these 3 with me. So I'll put them away. Alright, Shaymin, you can chill, and so can you, Darkrai. I'll probably use these 2, um, like after, after we're done. But yeah, let me get, Dialga and Palkia. Dialga, Palkia. So I'm gonna change their forms back. I kind of like their OG forms better. And I'll put away. I'll put Dion away. Dion can chill. Actually, nah. Bluebird's been doing a lot. I'll let him chill. So you can chill here. All right, now I want to change their forms. So let me go back to their forms, their OG forms. Also, I might do a move slot change too. So yeah, I'm putting you back to how you looked originally because you look better this way. Your OG form. And same with Palkia. Palkia look better like this. Alright. Giratina. Giratina's fine. I'll let Giratina stay that way. Now, what I want to do... I'm gonna check for moves real quick. I am kind of broke, though. So, maybe I should try and sell some stuff first. Let me sell some stuff. Real quick. I should have some stuff I could sell. Let's see. What can I sell to you? I'm gonna sell all this. Sell that. Sell these. Sell all that. Sell that. I'm not gonna need all this money, honestly. Sell that. Sell that. Sell all that. Sell all that. And sell all that. Sell all that. So no, we'll keep that. What else do I not need here? I can sell a couple of those. I'll sell like five of those. Okay. Now I need to get some moves. I want some moves on Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. Uh, especially Dialga. Dialga actually needs some moves on it. Let's see, what moves can I get for you guys? Ooh. Alright, I want to get some moves for all three of them. So let's see, what can I get for Giratina? Calm Mind would be pretty cool. I like Calm Mind. Give you Calm Mind. Draco's cool. Definitely want Draco on you. And yeah, I think you're fine. You're good. Alright, got Calm Mind and Draco for Giratina. Alright, now for Dialga. Let's see. Definitely want Thunderbolt and Draco for you. Thunderbolt, Draco, Iron Head for sure, because it's your physical. Oh, Bulk Up's good too. Yeah, Bulk Up. Still Beam's funny. Outrage is also nice. You can have Outrage. And I think that's it. Pretty much good to go. Yep. Alright. Dialga has moves now to work with. And now for Palkia. What miniature is Palkia again? I forgot. Miniature you? You're neutral, right? Yeah, you're neutral. Okay, yeah. Let's see, what can I get for you? Bulk Up's cool. And Draco. Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. That's your only water move to work with. Water Pulse, and yeah, that's fine. Actually, I could have given you Outrage. But I like your move pool already. Alright, let's see. Alright, nope, that's it. Alright, let me make some changes to these moves real quick. Alright, Giratina, what do you not need? Dragon Pulse can stay. I like Calm Mind, I'll put that on you. And I'll drop that for that, and I'll probably put Draco over Dragon Pulse. Alright, so that's your moveset. Alright, cool. Now Dialga. Because you're a physical attacker, let's get rid of this. Oh wait, no, I want to keep that. I'll give you Dragon Claw. Put Dragon Claw over Flash Cannon. And I mean, you could probably keep Roar of Time. Draco. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna. You can have Roar of Time again. I'll probably drop. Earthfire is really good though. Yeah, now I'm not gonna drop that. I'll put Iron Head over Iron Tail though. I'll give you that for sure. Alright, there you go. And I want that here. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, am I actually gonna be using all three of these? Hopefully. Hopefully. But if not, I mean, it ain't that big of a deal. Alright, Palkia. Palkia, what do I want to do with you? I know you have Power Gem, that's cool. Dragon Pulse. I like Dragon Pulse over that. Yeah, I think you're fine. You're good. Anything else? You're good to go. Alright, cool. Alright, it's time. It's time, let's do this. Do 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 do. Yeah, again, like I said, I could do all the requests and everything, but I don't know. I think I'm just fine getting through the story. Oh wait, actually, you know what? There's one more thing I want to do over here. Let me head back here real quick, cause I forgot to show off cause we kind of skipped over her, but she She does talk about the outbreaks. Actually, wait, maybe this might be after. This might be after Arceus, but let me just see real quick. See what she says. So we meet here again. I've been hearing plenty about your impressive exploits, but of course, I've always known you would impress us ever since you dealt with that Alpha Cricketune for me. I've had my hands full as well. I have no idea why, but Munchlax keep trying to run off in different directions. Munchlax, where are you off to now? Oh, I'm not sure what he's so focused on, but he just up and disappears without warning. Keeping track of him has been quite the task. Okay, what is this? Oh, wait, what was that just now? It almost seemed to be responding to Munchlax. This points to Ramanis Island. My, isn't that interesting? Isn't that exciting? Wonder if we're about to get another. We're about to see another strange phenomenon sweep across Hisui, or perhaps I'm reading too much into things. Can I ask you to visit Ramanis Island to try and shed some light on this new mystery? Yeah, Ramanis. Um. Okay. I mean, I could look at this real quick. We'll get distracted for a little bit. Uh. But I think this might have to do with the outbreaks, because there was an update that happened after the game came out, where you can get multiple outbreaks for Hisuian Pokemon too. So you can actually find stuff like weird. You could find a lot of Weirdeer. You could find Zoroark. You could find. I think you could find Ursaluna too. But yeah, it's just like a. Oh, and also like Cleavor too. But you could just find like a ton of them from this. Yeah, I guess we can see what this is about. Let's see. Now, where exactly am I supposed to go here? Let's run around real quick. Let's see. Where do I need to be? Oh, wait, no. There, because that's leading towards where I have to go. It's going to be on some angle here. Let's see. No, that's an alpha. I need to get that guy a Scyther. Maybe it actually is just here. But it can't be here in the middle of that Alpha Infernape. Doesn't make any sense. There's a good old Chimmy over there. Where am I supposed to be? Hold on, let me check something. Let's see. Oh, it's right here. Okay, what is it? Oh, yeah, okay, so this is the start of it. I thought this actually activated after main stuff, but now you can this is part of it. You can get stuff like Hisuian Zorua and Zoroark, Weirdeer. You can get all of them from this. So this is where it starts. Uh, Now again, this is something I'd recommend doing after you get the legendaries, like after you get Arceus and all of them. But yeah. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this is where the outbreaks start. I think it's called like it's a different kind of outbreak from the massive outbreaks. I think it's called like abnormal outbreaks or something like that. Done with your investigation. Please tell me what you found. A mass outbreak. That hardly tells me anything. What kind of Pokemon did you see then? Zorua. The spiteful fox Zorua. You came across a rare Pokemon. I've seen them in the Icelands before, but not here. So what was it, Munchlax? Were you curious about Zorua? Well, this is unexpected. It seems there are two Munchlax now. But naturally, I would never fail to recognize my own Munchlax. It's you, right? Not the Munchlax next to me. The other one. Aw. So it was a Zorua. How odd for it to appear in the Fieldlands. I only hope that this isn't an omen of something unpleasant yet to come. As a precaution, it might be best for you to report this to your captain. Okay? Um, I guess I'm doing some side stuff before we go and deal with Arceus. Yeah, again, going back to the Pokemon that were hard to find in this game, definitely Cherubi, Bonsly, Munchlax. Again, the baby Pokemon just took a while to find. But everything else was pretty much in the clear, so you could find them with somewhat ease. So, so yeah. All right, let's head back and talk to Silene and just hear what she's got to say about this. And also talk to. Actually, I wonder if I can. Nah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I can do that later. Alright, let's head back. Let's just talk to her real quick, and then we're gonna head over to the Temple of Sinnoh. All right. Do do do. Saline. Actually, no, that's Saint Croix. That's my call for Saint Croix. Saline's a little different. Uh, Speaking of Saint Croix, I might go talk to her real quick. A gathering of Zorua in a place other than their natural habitat. Could this also have been caused by the space-time rift? I suppose we don't know enough yet to say for certain. At any rate, thank you for the report. Okay. Munch. Right, things are getting worse. After we parted, Munchlax reacted to several different locations, and there was a massive outbreak at each of them. Simultaneously in multiple locations? There must be. These must be somehow different from the mass outbreaks we know. Why don't we call this new phenomena a massive mass outbreak? Your new orders are to investigate this massive mass outbreak. Okay. It sounds like I can count on you to keep investigating. Well then, I'll be waiting for you by the front gate. And the plot thickens. But again, like I said, this is more just like side stuff. There's no real story here, as far as I know. Um, oh, but there is something cool though. That can happen, or not can happen, but there's additional things you can do. You can do rematches for. I mean, you probably already knew this, but you can do rematches for the what's it called for the I can't think of the bonds. For the lords, you can rematch all the lords again if you wanted to. And they're gonna be higher leveled, but the difficulty of actually fighting them, like the whole like trial you have to do, You know, throwing the bombs and everything, that doesn't really change. Neither does like the battle itself. I mean, again, they're just higher level. That's it. Let me just hear what she has to say real quick before we actually move on. I suppose I suppose I should tell you exactly what I witnessed first. Munchlax suddenly ran off running into a rainstorm. I tried to stop him lest we get wet, but then I saw those massive outbreaks. And then I saw those mass outbreaks appearing all over. Perhaps it was the mass outbreak that Munchlax was so curious about. If that's the case, Munchlax might be able to help us investigate this phenomena. I'll also work with you as I'm concerned about Munchlax. Okay. We begin our investigation as soon as you're prepared to go. Or as soon as you're prepared. Are you ready to go now? Nah. Again, this is something I can do on my own time. I'm not too crazy about this request right now. So let's go and take care of the main stuff. Arceus. But yeah, there are some things I really wish this game just added more of. Like, I think DLC covering Iron Island and even like more lore stuff would have been really cool. Like or even like again like getting access to the legendary to the Reggies, like something like that. That would have been dope. But I get why they didn't add the Reggies in this game because again the Reggies are already in Sword and Shield, um, and also BDSP. So that's probably why they didn't want to add them again. But still, I think just narrative wise, especially how Regigigas is like in the games in general, you got to get all the Reggies before you get the King. So I don't know, things like that. Just I feel like they could have elaborated more. They could have added more to it. Like there's nothing wrong about having another game with Reggies in them again. I see nothing wrong with that. But again, like I said, just like some small stuff that they could have added on to make the game last a little longer. Because after this game ended, or after this game was done, like the next game is of course Scarlet and Violet, and everyone knows how that turned out. And like in the beginning anyway. Um, so I can't believe that game is now 3 years old. Like, jeez, 2022 went like just flew by. um, but yeah. All right, here we go. This is it. It's time to talk to Arceus. Let's do this. Yep. And there it is. The stairway to heaven. Let's get it. The Hall of Origin. Bro. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're. So Arceus is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy because you got these Draco meters running around, then all these pulses, then oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Man, we gotta move. We gotta move. The worst part is when he starts throwing judgments. That's the worst part. Because you gotta run away. You gotta run away from that. Yeah, and you can barely dodge it. I, I dodged that. That should have counted. Yeah, that's again like Arceus is kind of tough to get through. I didn't dodge it in time. All right. Yeah, it's the timing is rough. The timing is rough. Yeah. Okay. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I wasn't quite prepared. Let me let's try that again. Yeah, we're gonna do it again. Actually, I could just continue. I didn't have to restart it. It's okay. We didn't even get that far anyway. But yeah, this is probably the hardest fight in the game. Like I thought, I thought like Electrode was tough, but nah, it's Arceus. It's definitely Arceus. Like you have to time your dodges. You gotta time like everything, just that way. Just that we can actually like make it. Oh, oh, I missed it. I missed it. Oh, well, I dodged more than I need to. I dodged the other way. Okay. That, nah, that's some bull. I definitely dodged that. Game, you get. I am not getting sunlocked in this. I am not getting sunlocked. Hell no. Okay, that's bad. I might lose this a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. I might. Now, yeah, that ain't fun. That's not fun. Okay. Yeah, that's this is where it really starts. Dodge for your life. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yo, I dodged it. I dodged. I know I dodged. I clicked Y. I clicked the Y button and it didn't register. I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, just keep going. We're already at the halfway mark, so might as well. This fight is pretty fun though. All right, put me back in, coach. Put me back in. All right, there you go. Okay, that's not even fair. I didn't even get to react in time to that. Okay. Yeah, that one. Again, that pulse is so sneaky, man. It's so sneaky. Oh. Nope. I was too early. Okay. Oh, I barely got that. Oh, another one. No, a fifth one. All right. Okay. Man, shoot! I was close. I was so close. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. We're almost done. We're almost done. So I'm gonna keep going till the end. All right, just one more bar left. One more bar. I guess the cool thing about this room is that that's the same the pattern uh that's here in the origin in the Hall of Origin. It's the same one that's used in the it's used from that one event in the Shinjo ruins. So it's like some kind of ceremony that you have to use that actually births a Giratina, Dialga, or Palkia egg. Um, so you can actually have your own your own of that. So yeah, Arceus just kind of like gives birth to all three of them. There in that space or here in this space. So you can just make multiple copies of them. But yeah, that event was not really known for a long time. Um, like it wasn't like a public um it wasn't like a public event really that players could get, and I died again. I died again. But yeah, it's not really a known event because you have to have a certain Arceus to actually activate that event. You can only get that event Arceus through Platinum at the time, and you had to transfer it from Platinum into the Heart Gold and Soul Silver to activate the event. Then you could get those. Then you could get the eggs for Palkia, Dialga, or Garatina. They'd all be level 1, of course. And they just have like baby moves and whatnot. So it's actually pretty cool that you could do that. But again, like I said, it wasn't like a known event. Um, it wasn't no not known event. It wasn't a released event unless you had the code for it. But yeah, I think it might have been for advertising the Arceus movie. That might have been that might have been how that event was made in the first place. Because there was another event Pokemon you could get from the Arceus movie. You could also get the spiky-eared Pichu, since that one was in the movie. All right, dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh no, no. Okay. Oh. Ah, you had another one. Had one more. Okay. I definitely I didn't dodge in time. I should have dodged to the right. Okay. No, 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 no again, again, no. Yeah, again, this fight sucks. This trial just sucks, man. I almost had it too. I almost had it that time. Yeah, I think we got it this time for sure. So one more again. One more again. I think we got him. Alright, here we go. Oh, I didn't think I got that one. Alright. Oh, that was it. Oh. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Just, just, just judgment me again. Just hit the judgment one more time at me. Alright, that's cool. Alright, we beat Arceus. Yay. Thou hast done well to seek out all Pokemon. Unflagging devotion to a goal shalt see it through. So, hast thou proven by thine actions? Much as that ancient hero once did, he and the Pokemon that walked beside him. To see such truths proven anew, beyond the bounds of time and space, bringeth joy to me. I am glad that I chose thee to call to this world. As thou walkest onward upon thine own path, upon thee, and upon this creation, where thou now dwellest, I bestow my blessing. I bestow upon thee a part of myself. I would walk this world together with thee. Show me how it appeareth in thine eyes. Alright. And we got the legend plate. Stone plate imbued with the essence of all creation. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of every type there is. So, this thing is broken. This item is so busted, man. Cause it's basically like Protean, like OG Protean, not the new one where or not the current one where it just changes a type, where it just changes typing like on that one move. No, no, no. Well, actually, I guess it's more like an opposite of it, cause it changes the typing based on what the attacker is doing. So let's say like Arceus is fighting, um, if Arceus is fighting Palkia, if Palkia goes for a dragon move, then the typing would switch to fairy, like automatically. It's actually kind of buzzed. I'm gonna show you. I'll show you what it can do. But yeah, that's it. That's the final mission. We got Arceus. We got a piece of Arceus, not Arceus itself, but just just a leg or an arm of it. Um, but yeah, I really liked how they made Arceus in this game. It was it was actually so sick how they made it. Um, but yeah, you can come back up to it anytime you want to, and there are gonna be trials for it. So you can just again, you can fight Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina. I think at the same time. It's either at the same time or it's like, actually no. Let me check something real quick. Oh, wait, not yet, not yet. I'm gonna take Arceus with me. I just want to see something real quick, because I know that there is a triple. I think it's either a triple. It's either a triple battle, or it's like a 1v, or not 1v3, but like it's like a continuous fight. I think it's that way. But let me just get it real quick. Let me get Arceus. Just so I can show you guys. Also, I'll probably take these two with me as well, just to show you guys like the rest of it. So I'll put. I want to actually no. I'm gonna take Mel with me because I mean, low key, this is kind of an Uber team already. And I'll probably put. I may end up putting Dialga away. Let me get Arceus real quick. Where you at, buddy? Where is it? Where is Arceus? Should be over here. It's probably like I probably skipped it. No. There you are. You're. Alright, I'm gonna take you with me. I don't know why you're in there, but good job. Let me see what nature you are. What you got on you? Just neutral. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Who do I want to take out? I could take out Mel, but Mel's actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna keep her. It may end up being Palkia or it may end up being Palkia or Giratina. I kind of like Palkia's move pool a little more. Having a physical attacker is kind of nice though. Yeah, I'll just swap it out. I'll swap it out for this. And I want to give Arceus the Legend Plate real quick. So it should be able to work that way. Let me just, yeah, let me check this out real quick. So, I'm going to use this on it. So yeah, there's no form change for it or anything. But basically what happens is that when you use it, it does change form based on what the attacker is doing. So, let me show you real quick. So let's fight this. Let's fight this Rotom real quick and just see. I think I can't. I may be wrong. It may be the other way, but I think it changes it based on. Okay, yeah, yeah. So it's based on like what it sees. So. So yeah, based on like what the type. Oh, hello, game. Yo, the game froze. No, don't freeze on me, game. Don't freeze. Yeah, Judgment's animation looks sick in this game too. Um, it looks so cool. But yeah, so it does change typing. Based on what it's fighting. So let me just go back up there, cause I want to see something real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fight the alpha. I'm gonna fight the alpha with Arceus. So let's fight this real quick. Alright, so you should probably hit me first. Okay, yeah, so no, it's not the immediate turn, but it does change it, again, based on what the opponent is. So now you're ground. It's such a busted item, man. Like, I don't think they would never put this in the actual game. Never. Never ever. Because that would be so crazy. But yeah, send them out. All right, got a large one. Nice. I have to see this right now because I think I can do this. Also, let me do one more thing. Let me max potion you up. And I'm probably gonna end up putting Darkrai first, maybe. Yeah, I just gotta see this. I gotta see this through. I gotta see this through. I know this is a pretty long part for a finale, but there's just a lot of cool things I want to see towards the end of this. So I'm gonna try and like stretch this out as much as I can. So let's see. But yeah, there should be a rematch with all three of them. Either it's all three at once, or it's also, I may end up putting Calm Mind on this Arceus. I might. Uh, but man. So, with using Arceus, I never really used it that much. Well, I mean, okay. Well, I mean, like competitively, I've used it. I've used it in like Gen 7. I think maybe even in Gen 8 too. But wait, was Arceus in Gen 8? I don't think it was in Gen 8. I don't remember it being in Gen 8. I don't think it was in Gen 8. But I did use it in Gen 7 quite a bit. It was fun, man. That thing was tearing it up. Especially with the fairy plate. Or with the yeah, with the fairy plate. Fairy plate Arceus was nuts. Yeah, let's do a rematch. Yeah, so you can fight all of them. Um, let's. It's funny Giratina isn't here though. Just left that one out. Let's fight Arceus. Show us thy might. Also, what's cool is that Arceus is more of like a collective than it is an actual like one being. It's just it's everywhere. Arceus is everywhere. It's not just like one being like how Poke and Delga are. But yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah, I think this is okay. Oh, it's a time. It's timed. You're kidding? No, that's some bull. That's some bull. That's some bullshit. All right. So yeah, this was level 100. Again, it doesn't really change anything, but it's just funny to look at. Oh no, I hurt. All right, let's run away from that. Okay. Oh no, I thought I dodged. I thought I dodged it. Oh. And here comes the scary form. This is also a pretty easy form to just spam. Shadow Force is gonna be hitting though. Ooh! Where you at? Nope. 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 I don't know if you get anything for beating the time trial. Oh, come on. I just barely made it. Just barely made that. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. No! I dodged into it! No! Ooh, okay. There we go, there we go. Oh, I dodged again. No! Come on, man. I should have dodged the other way. I keep doing that. I don't think I can. Yeah, you can't do it again. You only get one time. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. But yeah, only one time on that. Um, but I remember you being able to fight him. Well, at least like when they showed that update for it, you could actually fight all three of them in the Hall of Origin. But I may be wrong about that. Let me check something real quick again. So there's a okay, so there's a battle mode where there's 50 battles you can do. So the Daybreak is so again the Daybreak update had all of that. So you can just do like a gauntlet of fights. That's sick. But it's 50. It's 50 fights. It's 50 fights in a row. Oh nah. I don't know if I could do that. This part has been going on way too long, honestly, and I apologize for that. But yeah, we got it, and it's done. And just because you have it, it's completed. So there's that too. Let's head back to the village real quick. Here's what I'll do, right? Here's what I'll do. What I may do is I might do a bonus video where I do like the 50 battle thing. Let me just see if that actually works. No. Okay, maybe why isn't it working? Well, here's what I'm gonna say now to wrap up my playthrough of this game. This game had a lot of potential. And I mean it's still great. This is still a great game. Um, but I do wish that there was just more time with this game, right? Like more time to really to really polish it even more than how it already came out. Cause um, cause again like battles are still fun. Battles are fun. The catching I think is really the catching mechanic in this game is really just like kept this game alive for as long as it's been. You know, leading up to Scarlet and Violet, um, and whatnot. Um, Graphically, you know, it's not the prettiest looking game, but it is fun. It's still fun. Um, the boss battles, I think were really cool. Um, but I really do think that my favorites, my favorite boss fights had to be, um, well, Arceus is probably the best one. It's probably Arceus. Arceus is the most fun. And then going down that list, I'd probably say like, well, does Volo count? No, Volo counts. Volo does count. He'd probably be second. Volo. Then after Volo, I'd probably say I want to say Dialga or Palkia, but I don't know. They were okay, but they weren't like as intense to me compared to Arceus and Volo. Um, I'd probably say maybe Electro. Electro might be third for me. That fight was something else. It was crazy to get around to just run around and just try and catch Electro and just avoid the Electro balls too. Um, and then what else? And then who else? Um, I mean again like going by like the Lord battles, Electrode is still like the best one. It's Electrode, um, Arcanine, Lilligant, and then Cleavor. Um, Avalugg. No, Avalugg's probably over Cleavor. Yeah, Avalugg's over Cleavor. Cleavor wasn't the most exciting because he just kept running and just trying to slash you. Um, but I guess it was pretty like intense for the beginning. It was a good like starting. It was a good starting boss. But again, like overall experience, for the Lord fights, definitely Electrode is top. Um, and then again, like just boss battles in general, I think Arceus and Volo were probably the best fights in the game. Loki, or not even Loki, just genuinely they were the best fights. Um, Again, the Hisuian Pokemon were all really fun to use, except for Weirder. Weirder sucked, but the others were pretty fun, and and yeah, just a lot of creativity you can do with building and things like that. Um, I do wish that some items were a little bit more available than others. You know, things like things like metal coats, or more evolution items were more available, like metal coats, and items like that. because getting items like that to evolve, you know, like Steelix and to evolve Steelix and Scizor, they take a little while to get, because you have to get through them. You have to get them through the distortions. So you know, items like that, I just wish were a little bit more available. And then there's that. Some of the requests in this game didn't really feel like they were that important to the story. I guess it was cool to have them there, but I don't know. They didn't really seem. I wasn't really that interested in trying to get through all of them really. Um, like they just none of them really stuck out to me like that, which is kind of sad. Like I'm sure there were some like pretty good ones that I probably missed, but I don't know. I wasn't really that fixated on getting through them. Um, and then what else? Um, I do wish that there was more time with the characters, like the characters that we would know, or like that were the ancestors, or I mean they're the ancestors of the characters that we know. Like Kajita, I feel like Kajita could have had more. There could have been more with her in this game. Like there could have been like a lot more. Like she could have been a boss. She could have been a boss, to fight against. Um, like she could have had like more, like just more interaction with the player. But I get it. I get it. Volo kind of took that anyway. Kind of took that role while she was more of like a guide. Like kind of like how Cynthia is in general in the games, where she is a guide for you, but she also becomes a threat later on. Like she actually becomes the boss, or is actually the champion. So, um, so I guess it's kind of cool how they split the two of them. I like that. But still, I think Kajita being like a secret boss would have been really cool. That would have made her even better as a character, because I think her character is so interesting to me. Um, and then what else? Just really just more battles if possible. I know, like again, this game is meant to be like I guess more of a survival game, a survival Pokemon game, if you will. So it's not really like not everyone's gonna be able to battle, but still, just small things like that, I think would have been kind of cool. To give the game a little bit more life. Um, but yeah, again, I don't want to make this vid any longer than it should be. But I do want to say again, thank you to everyone who's been sticking around and playing through, who've stuck around and have watched me play this game up until the end. It really does mean a lot. Again, I don't know if I'll be playing Legends Arceus or not. If I'll be playing Legends ZA, but if it has anything that's at least like close to what Legends Arceus was, then I'll be down. But I don't know. I don't know. It just seems a little too different and closer to the main series games for me. But again, we'll see. I don't have the funds right now to get Legends EA at the moment, so that may have to wait a little long. That may have to wait a little longer. But eventually I will play it. I'll probably end up getting a game that's a little cheaper to get, like maybe something like maybe something like the Mega Man games, because I've been thinking about those games for a little bit now. I think it'd be fun to play them too. But yeah, again, this game was solid. It's just a shame that it got shafted very quickly once when Scarlet and Violet were on the horizon. It's pretty sad. Like this game could have been way more, but still, I think this game was a really good first step into a new series, into a new like main series for Pokemon. Legends is cool, man. It's a very cool concept. But again, from what I've seen from ZA, it just seems like it's really close to the main series games. And again, I haven't played like a main series game since Gen 7, and I know that they've cut a lot of corners in the past with their games. So that's why I'm a little hesitant. That's why I'm a little hesitant on ZA at the moment. Um, Again, I'm sure there's some positives to ZA, and I'm sure that it did perform well. Um, but again, I'm just a little hesitant at the moment for it. But hopefully I can be proven wrong. Whenever I get it. But but yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be that. Hope you enjoyed. this was the final part of my Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough. But yeah, that's that. Be safe. Oh wait, I forgot to show something. Nah. Again, I'm gonna try to get the Reverie battle thing if that's what you guys want. If you guys want to see that, I'll try to do it. But if not, that's okay. Be safe. Wash your hands. And peace out. Bye.